A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the 5th-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return begins inside the 10. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He's past the 35. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with excellent field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will he score here? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
That makes the score Notre Dame 7, SMU 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. brings the Mustangs offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Cut quickly. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Brings up second down.
Okay, ready? Second down play coming up for this offense. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
The quarterback's got it on the option. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Quarterback flashing his speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Why they got all the quarterbacks in the entire country? This guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Powering through. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He missed it. Field goal. No good. And with the miss, remain tied.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head, right? Poor kicker.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a sophomore making an impact play.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Second down coming up.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They're going to run the option. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Loss of 7. Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Mustangs pick up enough for a first down here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. The Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Linebacker shifting around now. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Mustangs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ponies.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Irish offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. A handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Catch made on the out route. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. He'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Looks like they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Escapes it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And there's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The punt team making their way on the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the ball rolls dead. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Play action here on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle in front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And here's the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man steps out of the 28. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll pitch it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 34. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That puts them on top in the second half.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The linebacker shifting around now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, SMU.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Breaking free at midfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Notre Dame 28.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 16 set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're trying to run it with the option. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's going to take off here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now.
42 Spider.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Gorilla.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try the option play here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. On paper, this looked like an excellent matchup. On the field, it's been even better than that, Kirk.
When we have two teams that are so evenly matched, that have this kind of talent, the margin of error is just so slight. Now it comes down to the final 2 minutes. Who wants it more and who's going to play better?
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Will take over. 1st and
10. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
SMU 28.
Return begins inside the 10. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive.
Black 24.
They're going to run the option. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Razor.
They'll run the option. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It's another 1st down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. It's an option look. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Arrow.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Tuna. Timber.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to run it with the option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Freedom. Acorn.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here's the option play. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down.
Flex, flex, flex. Jackrabbit. Go, go. High, high. Griffin, Griffin.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
A first down.
Ready,
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Flare, flare. Hornet. Spider.
They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Arrow.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Lizzie, Lizzie. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Gaucho, Gaucho.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll scramble for a first down and importantly get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up.
Belly stunner. Hawk. Set. Hut. Squirrel, squirrel. Pilot, pilot.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.